everybody. TJ and Dustin here with Daily Grind Fantasy Sports. Also, Jetson in the background parking as well. We hope everybody's having a fantastic Wednesday. It's Wednesday, right?
Yeah, Wagon Wednesday, baby. Wagon Wednesday.
Wagon Wednesday. Everybody take your wagons out, wiggle them in the air. Hope everybody's having a fantastic Wednesday so far. If you guys just are stumbling in, if you guys could please go ahead and hit that like button. I see there's already 54 of you in here. Absolutely love it. Guys, smash that like button. You know I'm going to ask. I ain't too proud to beg. I'm going to say it every stream. Also, if this is your first time stumbling upon the channel, welcome. You guys can go ahead, smash that subscribe button, and also turn on that notification bell so whenever we do go live or post content, you get notified first. Guys, we have a dedicated Underdog fantasy stream for you today. We're only going to be talking Underdog fantasy. So when you guys come in and say, where's PrizePicks? Where's ParlayPlay? We're just going to be talking UD today for as long as we possibly can, whether it's 8 minutes or an hour and 40. We're going to be breaking down some slips for you guys. We're going to talk value. We're going to jump over to the Underdog Fantasy Optimizer.
Yeah, TJ,
we got some familiar faces right now in the chat.
Thanks for asking.
I'm going to go ahead and I'm not even going to ask him now. I was going to, but now I'm not. Dustin, how you doing? How was your stream earlier? Was it good? Did you have fun?
Yeah, we did good. We had fun. Right away, I know I see Code Monkey down there. The wagon sold yesterday. I mean, right off rip, TJ. I did this in my morning stream. Yesterday kind of sucked. Kind of got rinsed. It happens. Those days happen, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen, right? It is what it is. Only thing we can do, stick to the process. And actually, TJ, super proud of the chat from this morning. It wasn't quite my normal time. I went live. Thought I'd seen some new names in there. But they were all very positive heading into the direction of today. And mentally, plus EV betting, that is the hardest thing to break through the barrier of, is having that mental toughness after a losing day, to stick with it and actually play these plus EV plays and keep going after a losing day. But it's the right thing to do. And you should feel good. Yesterday, we went down, but we went down choosing the right plays. We just had some bad variance and such. Today, we do it all over again. And let's get back on track.
Yeah, I was talking about variance, Dustin. You and I were just kind of talking about Pickett before we jumped on the call. I was looking at my year-to-date Pickett, and at one point, I was up $17,000 for the year of 2023 on July 26th of 2023. Okay? You hear that?
Yep, I'm listening.
I then dipped down to $12,000 profit in 2023, August 10th. So that 2 weeks, I got annihilated. Nothing changed. I did not change anything. I'm up almost 19,000 now in 2023. So I've gotten it back and then some. Guys, you got to be able to battle variance. It sucks losing money. Believe me, especially when you're paying for a product. Believe me, I completely understand. Trust the process. Continue to enter volume. Try to find correlation with your slips. Play as many slips as you possibly can. I promise you, you'll right the ship. Everything will pan out in the long run. Again, Dustin, losing money, it's the worst feeling in the world. It is not fun. It sucks entering slips and losing. You got to battle, though, guys. You got to keep just persevering. Continue. If you are a DGF member or if you're not, if you're a plus EV better, whether you're using our tools, somebody else's, you do it manually, whatever your process might be, stick to it, I promise. You'll be successful. Just keep on riding the ship. Trident's in here. What up, Trident?
DJ, you know what I took away from that?
What?
Sorry. I took away from that you were still up $12,000, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's insane.
And,
so
yeah,
stick to it, and now look where you're at. You're back. You're back.
And that's awesome, right? Yeah, I mean, in hindsight, being up 17,000, going down to 12,000, that sucks. Losing $5,000 in 17 days or whatever it was, that was tough. It sucked. But at the end of the day, you're right. I was still up 12,000, and I've been able to right the ship since then, and hopefully, just continue to go up and don't have those dips. But they're gonna happen. Variance exists. NFL's back though. We got NCAA football, so we're good. Real quick, I do want to answer one question from Carlos. It is about ParlayPlay, so we'll kind of get rid of it now. Carlos asked, do you suggest 2 or 3 parlay picks to increase your bank first? Actually, you know what? That's not about ParlayPlay. That's just in general. I'm sorry. I thought that said ParlayPlay. Carlos, obviously it depends on what DFS app you're playing on. If you're playing on PrizePicks, you want to be fixating on 5 and 6 flex slips. Those are the most profitable slip types that PrizePicks has to offer. Now we're going to be talking about Underdog. The two best slip types you want to be fixating on Underdog are 3-man uninsured slips and 5-man insured slips. Again, those are the two best bang for your buck slip types that Underdog has to offer. So to answer your question, I would not suggest doing 2 or 3 parlay picks. Obviously depends on the DFS app you're playing on, but because we're talking about UD today, you want to be fixating on 3-man uninsured slips because you get a 6 times payout on Underdog compared to PrizePicks where you only get a 5 times payout, and you want to be fixating on their 5-man insured slips. Those are the two slip types.
Yeah. We're fixating on Underdog today, guys, but I know some of you guys got some really good value elsewhere earlier today. That's awesome. I did miss that, but I did want to mention that last comment by Renato. I was never a believer in plus EV betting. Since using the optimizer the right way, thanks to you guys, I have learned that it is a process, and with a small bankroll, I've been slowly growing. I chose to believe. That's the hardest part. Getting your mind to be like, okay, like I'm just gonna go all in on this and do it the right way. And once you do that, that's where you will start seeing the benefits of plus EV betting. Not just coming in, taking 6 plus EV bets a day. Like that's not gonna do it. You know, you have to really make the commitment to doing plus EV betting and doing it the right way, managing your bankroll. Trusting the process as far as these down days and just sticking to placing these plus EV bets day in and day out. But all right. TJ, that's enough. I think we hammered that home. Let's go ahead and get into a slip.
Let's do it. Let's see what we have. I feel like right before we refresh, there was a ton of...
Refresh again if you haven't.
Yeah, I feel like there was way more value, and now it looks like there's only a couple plus EV plays, but we can definitely make this work.
Yeah.
Now, for one, when it comes to being a plus EV better, you do not want to overexpose to specific plays. You want volume, but you don't want to be throwing in specific player props all across your different slips. So for starters, Dustin, I currently have a Justin Jefferson slip right now that I've already played, so I'm personally not going to be using it. If you guys haven't used it, for sure add it. I actually have it with Alyssa Thomas under 10 rebounds. I think we made this yesterday. And I also had Nick Pivetta over 4 hits allowed, and Pivetta actually pushed. He gave up 4 hits. So that slip's still alive. But yeah, let's start at the top here. Let's start with this Courtney Williams play. Under 5.5 rebounds. Right now, we have 2 different sports books, being FanDuel and Bovada, that have this set to 4.5. Now, FanDuel and Bovada don't necessarily agree on the odds here.
TJ, refresh. Just stop talking. Stop talking. Refresh.
I love that.
Got bumped anyways. That got bumped anyways. Go. Joe Milton over. We'll talk about it.
That's what I love.
We got it. We'll talk about it after.
Guys, Joe Milton over 226.5 passing yards. Add in Michael Penix under 360.5 passing yards. And you said Courtney Williams got bumps?
Yes.
No, she did not. Courtney Williams is still on the board.
At 5? It was at
5.5. Courtney Williams at 5.5. I don't know what you're talking about. Courtney Williams
May is also there. If you want to make it all college football. No, if you want to make it all college football, Drake May is there.
I would personally be playing the Courtney Williams under 5.5 rebounds. If you've already played it, you guys can definitely add in. So you can add in Drake May, but that would be my slip. I'd be pulling from the top. So I'm gonna enter in Joe Milton over 226.5 passing yards. Michael Penix under 360.5 passing yards. And Courtney Williams under 5.5 rebounds. I'm actually going to post this into... And yeah, guys, go ahead and get that locked in. If you guys want to tail Dustin and add in that Drake May play, by all means, Dustin, why don't you throw that in the chat?
Yeah. I've already played the Courtney Williams. I didn't think about that. I've already played it when I'm arguing with you about it. But
yeah, I mean, you were like, it's gone.
Well, it was. You can ask chat. You know, Underdog, sometimes you got to refresh the old page sometimes, you know. So there it is. If you guys wanted to tail the one, I got it. But if you want, take out Drake May and tail TJ's with the other one, with Courtney Williams. That is why the optimizer is amazing, TJ, and why I love doing this, because when you get a refresh like we just got, God, it feels good, doesn't it?
Yeah. So
God, it feels good.
Guys, we're only comparing these to one book, but even still, that discrepancy is extremely large. Joe Milton right now is set to 226.5 passing yards on Underdog. On FanDuel, he's currently set to 255.5. Now, they just removed Joe Milton and Michael Penix, so hopefully you guys were able to get that in. That's the benefit of tuning into these live streams. Like, I put it in my VIP chat because that's exactly what I would have done. But we just saw
TJ,
both those get removed. Yeah.
I think the real benefit here is that happens at random times, even when we're not on live, right?
For sure.
Of course,
Yeah.
you're getting it here on live, but I think the real takeaway is like, if you have the optimizer and you refresh this, you get it. Or TJ, if you had your notification set, you got kicked an email right there when these plays hit the board, and you were able to get them in. You had enough time to check your phone, see it, go to Underdog. We all just did it and get it in. So the optimizer. We love it. If you guys,
so I guess, yeah, those we got emailed out 2 minutes ago. That's exactly when we started cooking that slip. So you had 2 minutes to enter that. That's definitely enough time from when those plays hit the board to go into your phone if you're getting an email about it to entering it. Again, those plays just got removed, but that Joe Milton play especially was a crazy discrepancy.
Do you still have it up?
I do, yeah. Would you like a screenshot, sir?
Yeah, can you get it all the way down to Drake May? Or actually, can you just get college football?
All the way down to Drake May, so everybody can see you just... Nope, because then it's gonna move.
Yes. Maybe.
Here you go, buddy. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a screenshot, and you can just do whatever it is that you'd like to it. See, that's why I don't refresh after something like that happens. If anything, if I want to take a screenshot, Dustin, I just pull up a new window, new tab.
You're wagging. Appreciate that.
But yeah, guys. So again, just to go back here, that Joe Milton play, fantastic. We just got it locked in at 226.5, comparing to FanDuel that had it at 255.5. We just got Michael Penix under 360.5, where FanDuel had it set to 342.5. Personally, Courtney Williams under 5.5 rebounds, that was set to 4.5. So a 1 rebound discrepancy. Sure, Bovada has juice on that over 4.5, but we're getting a full 1 rebound discrepancy and a better number on UD. And then Dustin added in Drake May over 254.5, whereas FanDuel had it set to 265.5. So some really good discrepancies right there for college football. Really good timing on the stream. Couple claps for the boys.
Let's go, baby.
There we go. Got some good value.
Well done, guys.
Guys, if you were able to get that locked in, go ahead and hit a yes. Hit us with a yes in the chat. I want to see how many of you guys actually got that in. Because there's 83 of you in here now. There was 70 probably when that broke. And I mean, hopefully you guys were quick enough to get that locked. I think you were. I mean, I don't see a world in which you weren't. Awesome. I see some yeses. Love this. Okay. Love that. Okay. Awesome, guys. That's huge. That's exactly what we want. Now, it's not going to happen every day. We're not going to just see value pop up, 65%ers to hit. I'm very interested. My favorite thing to do when something gets removed from the board is see what it actually gets added back at. That's my favorite thing to do, Dustin. And Dustin's trying to multitask right now. He's trying to tweet something and what's it called?
I'm doing something real quick.
Yeah,
if you could just carry,
Dustin,
carry
sure,
for a
I'll
second.
just keep. Yeah, I'll just carry. Yeah, sure. You'll just get on my back. Yeah, that's honestly one of my favorite things to do is kind of see where this DFS app, so UD, is going to actually adjust and throw this back up. Are they going to go closer to FanDuel? Assuming they are, right? Because we all just started hammering that over. So, especially on I don't even remember the guy's name, Milton. Especially on Milton. We got him at 226.5. Is he going to get re-added at 250? That's 25 yards of value. Like, that CLV that we're getting is crazy. That's crazy. Same thing with Michael Penix. Is he going to get dropped down to 342? Are they going to match it? Like, what are we going to see? I love it. So, being quick, being efficient. If you guys are a DGF member, you're not always going to be able to get that value locked in, right? If you're in our Discord and people are adding, you might not see it in time. The one big benefit to being a DGF member is the email notifications that we have set up. So, again, Dustin and I saw it on a refresh, but it got kicked over to our email. So if you have email set up that you have to your phone where you're getting notified that way, there's ways to be able to jump on value like that when it actually hits the optimizer. So please set up your email notifications if you haven't. And if you haven't signed up for DGF, we are offering 7-day free trials. you can go to dgfantasy.com and get signed up for a fantasy bundle subscription. And also, if you want to just jump the gun, which you don't have to, but it's great, 25% off right now on an annual subscription. If you use code STREAM, you can save 25% on an annual subscription.
All right.
And again, guys, 80 of you in here, if you guys could please go ahead and hit that like button, greatly appreciate it. Dustin is now currently creating slips for other apps while we're streaming. I mean, this guy does it all. He does it all. But yeah, Dustin,
Jesus criminy. All right.
let's give
All
the
right.
Opto a refresh and see what else we have. Guys, if you missed out on that Drake May play, if you guys weren't able to get in Penix and what was the other guy's name? Penix and Milton, there is still Courtney Williams under rebounds up there. Drake May over passing yards is still up there. You can add in Litch under kills if you want to go that route. If you haven't played Justin Jefferson under receiving touchdowns, you can go that route. There's still some really good plays on the Opto. You see them right now on Dustin's screen. So if you did miss out on that value, you guys can go ahead and create a 3-man uninsured slip using any 3 of those 4 plays right now. But outside of that, Dustin, I'm not really seeing anything crazy for value. I do just want to refresh the middling tool and see what we got.
Yeah, I'm checking the middling tool as well. At the current moment, the very top, nothing too crazy. Remember, on the middling tool, guys, we're looking for where Underdog is off in comparison to the rest of the DFS market. So let's assume that all of these books here on the right side were at 4.5, and Kyle Harrison was only at 5 on Underdog. It's clear that Underdog would be the app that's off, and we'd want to hit the under on 5 here for Kyle Harrison on Underdog. But that's not the case. They are split. We have 4 books at 5, 3 at 4.5. Therefore, not a great play. You guys got to look at this and use a little bit of knowledge with it, and look at the rest of these books. Find anything else, TJ, on the
Betsy asked, yeah, Mike. So he's currently hold on.
Wait. Now Penix is a what? Hold on. What was Penix on FanDuel? 242.5. Okay, no.
Yeah. Why? Okay. What happened? They adjust it?
Yeah, he's 342.5. They're the same on Underdog now.
What about Joe Milton?
Mr. Milt, I have not seen that yet. Hang on.
So, what did we get?
They don't have back up yet.
Yeah, they do refresh. So guys, just to reiterate, for anybody that did just get that in, okay? For anybody that did just get that in, congratulations. You just got Joe Milton at 226.5 passing yards. He is now up on Underdog at 255.5. So we got 30 yards of value right there, 29. If you just got Michael Penix at 236 passing yards, congratulations. He is now back up on the Underdog board at 342.5. So we got 18 yards of value on Penix, and we got that almost 30 yards of value on Joe Milton. Now, just to reiterate and be clear, that does not mean these plays are going to hit, okay? 65% is not 100. Just want that to be known and that to be clear. But we just put ourselves in a fantastic position. We got some unbelievable closing line value, some CLV on both of these props, and who knows, they might adjust before kick, right? Washington plays at 5 p.m. on Saturday, and Tennessee plays 7 p.m. on Saturday. So these can definitely fluctuate a little bit, maybe go up a little bit, maybe come down a little bit. There could be news, injury news, whatever. But right now, we got some crazy value. And that's all we're trying to do here, is get the best type of value that we can. And that is what the Optimizer does for you guys. Show you guys the best value, enables you to lock it in. And that's that. On your notification settings for UD, how many books do you have all? I have it 2. But like in that case where there's such a discrepancy, I don't blink twice. I play it.
Yeah, absolutely. We just missed out on a good play that was actually bumped. Alyssa Thomas was at 32 PRA here on Underdog using the middling tool, 33 plus elsewhere. Would have been nice to get that in.
Now, was it a plus EV play?
I
wait.
I didn't get that far. This was on
Sorry.
the middling tool where
My
where
fault. Yeah, no, that was on me. I was going crazy. All right. In terms of the middling tool, though, Dustin, do we have anything else? Do we have anything else that we can build out here?
I'm scrolling through. I'm looking for multiple books here. I mean, I see a couple that are maybe 0.5 off.
Any CSGO still? Because like I had a field day with CSGO. I'd love to enter another CSGO slip. Dustin, can you do me a favor? Actually, you're on the middling tool right now. Can you go down to Clark Schmidt?
Yep.
58.45%.
Yep.
All right, so I do just want to. I hear 65% is 100% if you squint. Said Ed. Ed's becoming a DGF favorite. I love him. I love the support.
Ed's great.
Ed's a good guy. All right, so guys, real quick. So we have this Clark Schmidt play. I want to just show you guys what you should be doing with a play like this. Now, we have this set and it shows under 4.5, right? So we're on the middling tool. We're filtering by Underdog. So you see the under 4.5 currently has a 58.5% chance to hit. You do not want to play this on Underdog, okay? So looking at all these other DFS apps, every single DFS app outside of Boom Fantasy has this set to 4.5. So there's really no value on Underdog. If you're playing this anywhere, you want to play it on Boom Fantasy and you want to take the over 4. If we have 7 to 8, I don't even know how many books that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Is that 8? 2, 4, 6. Okay, I can't count. Jesus Christ. If we have 8 DFS apps that have a price point of 4.5 for strikeouts for Clark Schmidt, and we have one set to 4, pretty obvious that one of them is off. So that's where you want to take the value, and that's the whole purpose of the middling tool, is to show you DFS apps and compare them back to other DFS apps and look at the market that way, right? So the DFS Optimizer compares sportsbooks back to DFS apps. The middling tool only compares DFS app back to other DFS apps. You're able to find discrepancies that way, just like same exact thing we do with the Optimizer, but it's just a different way to try to find discrepancies. So we don't want to play that Clark Schmidt, but I just wanted to go over that example. If you're going to play that anywhere, do it on Boom Fantasy.
Well done.
All right. Thanks, Dustin. Let's cook with gas.
Yeah, we can cook with a little gas. So I think you've already played Lich. I've already played Lich, but for the stream, if they haven't, did you? I'm sure you have.
I played Lich on Hot Streak.
Yes.
I did not play him on Underdog yet, so I would love to do that. I would love to middle it.
Let's go ahead. So we can middle Lich. We could take the under of 35 on Lich. On Hot Streak, the over of 32.5 on Underdog, and then the over of 32.5 on Hot Streak. We could start there. There's a couple plays where we have direct comparisons that we could maybe get into that I've seen. But then there's also one that's 0.5 off. It was Asia Wilson. She's set to 11 on Underdog for rebounds and assists, 11.5 on a couple other DFS apps. So I wouldn't mind going there for a play off the middling tool.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a couple that were direct comparisons to like one book or so. Chelsea Gray has a few props. Jalen Hurts is at 9 rushing attempts on Underdog, 9.5 on Fliff. So compared to Fliff being that sports book there or DFS app, you have a 0.5 discrepancy there.
Now, is that play specifically, is there heavy juice on that under there for Jalen Hurts?
Jalen Hurts on Fliff right now, 9.5 minus 150.
Okay.
So there's, like I said, just direct comparison to the book as far as what this is posted at. Now, if we see maybe some PrizePicks and some of these other apps coming at maybe 9.5, might be a little bit more inclined to take that over, but
right. Yeah, I agree there. I'd like to go to this N9XT guy.
Yeah.
Next. Is it next or 9X? Whatever his name is, I don't really know.
9X ain't a bad go at it.
9X, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Whatever his name is. He threw a 9 in where it doesn't need to be. It's a dumb fucking name if we're being honest. But right now, PrizePicks has his over-under of maps 1 and 2 kills set to 30. It's set to 32 on Underdog. So, Dustin, I actually like that. Also, directly above that too, we have Lich. If you guys already played his under kills, you can definitely play his under map 1 and 2 headshots, and then go middle that over on hot streak. That's definitely gonna get bumped to 18.5 on hot streak. But yeah, Dustin. So I have a slip right here.
Go for it.
I'm gonna enter in Lich under. It was under for Lich kills, correct, on UD?
Under 35, yep.
Yeah, awesome. And I played so just to be clear, I played the over. I got him at 31.5 on hot streak. So now I'm middling by taking this under 35 on underdog. If Lich finishes at 32, 33, 34, or 35, depending on how the rest of my slip builds out, because if he finishes at 35, I have a push prop. I'm profitable with that player prop on 2 different apps, hot streak and underdog. So I'm taking Lich under 35 kills. I'm going to play that Asia Wilson over 11 rebounds plus assist. You mentioned that PrizePicks and ParlayPlay both have the set to 11.5. It looks like underdog's a little more bullish. And then I'm also going to play this 9XT guy, whatever his name is, under 32 kills.
All right.
I entered that. I'll throw that into the here if anybody wants to take it.
Yep. Appreciate you doing that, because I'm actually not entering that. I still want to get Asia Wilson in. I've already played Lich. I've actually middled that on hot streak already.
What did you get Lich at? Because BG's yelling at me. Apparently, I missed out on it last night, and I had some I had some really good CS:GO slips this morning. But apparently Lich was at 37. Unfortunately, I missed it. I'm still gonna play it.
Yeah,
Still gonna play the under
30,
35.
That good of value, but let's see. I got Lich at 36.5. So BG's better than me. I'm better than you. That's kind of the totem pole here at DGF.
That's kind of the totem pole here at DGF. BG
9X.
above all of us, then Dustin. 9X got removed.
Yeah, 9X
I tried, guys. I'm sorry. That's my man.
DJ,
play it.
We do have some fantasy
Sorry,
scores
guys.
here that have popped up and now they pop down. Okay.
They snip snapping. Fantasy scores have been a little flaky lately in terms of popping up. They've been a pain in the ass.
Yeah. No worries. Okay, hold up. Wait a second. Courtney Williams, under 11 player points, minus 145 juice from Caesars there. No, it's only one book, but minus 145 on a play like this. I'm in. Do we want to build a slip, TJ, with Tua Tagovailoa and try and get everybody in here $10,000?
Yeah. Shit, so can you explain that promo to me? Because I haven't played it, and I haven't really been paying attention. So they have Tua, it's a golden ticket, 100K Sunday, 277.5 total yards. I have it. All you have to do is click on it. I'm an idiot. Okay, guys, let's do a quick read along. Dustin, why don't you pull it up, and I'll read. I can't really read good, but we'll try. So 100K Sunday, it says, for Tua Tagovailoa total yards. How to play. Underdog is giving away $10,000 to 10 lucky winners who use this Tua total yards pick. That's 100K this week. 10 winners will be selected at random from all eligible users who make an entry with this pick. And you know what I hate more than anything in the entire world? People that, I live in an apartment complex, right? So side streets, 10 miles an hour. People that ride their bikes like they're motorcycles and zoom down the road 90 miles an hour and rev their engine. I just want to go out and scream at them. Okay, anyways. And this is just the beginning. We're going to bring you new, exciting sweepstakes every week. All you have to do is enter. There are no requirements for the entry winning on minimum fees. Okay. Payout details. So 10 winners randomly selected, $10,000 cash in your UD account, apparently. That's all it is. All right. So let's use it. All we have to do is play it.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
No, I don't know. Is there a max on it? No, I don't think so.
There's no minimum. There's not a maximum. I don't know if you can play multiple slips to get multiple entries, though.
No, you can't.
You can't.
I did see something like that on the Twitter bot. You can't.
It's X, but yeah.
I'm never gonna call it that.
Me either.
Never gonna call it that. It is Twitter.
Do we have odds on? Because I don't assume this is gonna be a plus EV play, because we'd probably already see it up there, TJ, as a plus EV play. But for the sake of one of us here in the chat, or me or you, to win this and have a little fun, we got 10 chances at it. I think we throw a little flyer. You could put $1 on it if you wanted to and still be entered, you know?
Yeah, no, I think everybody should be doing this. It's one entry. Take a chance. see what happens. And I mean, shit, imagine you wake up and you get 10 G-Birds in your Underdog account. I think Dustin would cry, honestly.
Oh,
Would you cry?
my camera's not working. So I'm just gonna cry now.
Your camera's gone again.
I've been struggling, buddy.
What? I mean, little bro, what is
We have
what
the
is
same
wrong
camera.
with you,
I just
little
got
bro?
bad luck. I have the worst technology luck there is in the books.
Little bro, I mean, you guys see it. My camera's always perfect. I don't really know what it is. I don't touch it. I don't move it.
Except for what's on the actual screen through your camera lens. It's ugly. Anyways, do we have odds for Tua? That's what I want to know, TJ. Can you give me an answer to that, or are you useless?
This guy is a jackass. No, we don't have odds. Nope. So can't really make a educated guess. Does PrizePicks have Tua listed?
That's
PrizePicks has Tua listed at 264.5. So we can definitely, if we want to believe that PrizePicks is sharper, or if we want to middle it, we want to be taking Tua under 277.5 on Underdog.
Or if we want to believe that our New England Patriots defense is going to shut down Tua Tagovailoa on Sunday night, we could take the under.
I don't like you. But yeah, so it looks like. So hold on. Wait a second.
Wait, hold on. We're gonna miss out on this Courtney Williams.
Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Tua is total yards, not passing yards. Just so everybody's clear. So I don't know what his rushing yards is set to, but just to put it into context, Tua's passing yards currently set to 270.5. On PrizePicks, it's 264.5, and on ParlayPlay, it's 266.5. So Caesar said, if I win, I'll buy a motorcycle and go 90 mile an hour and rev it. I hate you. That's good.
Just to spite you, TJ.
Just to spite me, you gotta come find where I live and just zoom past my apartment. I will take an apple out of my fridge and just beam it off your forehead. I have that precision accuracy. Probably if you're going 90, I wouldn't hit you. Maybe anywhere from like 30 to 40, I could definitely ding you in the head.
Doubt it.
Evan said, "Can we get a 5-man?" Yeah, if we had plays. We don't really have too much value to actually enter a 5-man slip right now on Underdog. As much as I would love to. But Dustin, yeah, if we want to cook something here for Tua, I think we take the under total yards. You have 4 days to enter this, guys. So I'm probably gonna hold off, Dustin. I'm gonna wait. I don't know if you use it and lose it type thing. Like once you use it once, it's gone. So that's kind of where I'm at right now.
Oh man, don't click the see rules page and actually find out what it like if we can keep using it or not. Be here all day reading this.
Can you actually read that entire thing for us?
There's no shot, buddy. This would take me probably close to 30 minutes to read.
That would take you way more than 30 minutes.
Okay, all right.
Don Hoop said Tua over trust. Come on, man. Come on, man. Jetson's barking. All right, Dustin, we don't really have too much value outside of what we've already built, honestly.
I'll hold it.
I don't just want to. Yeah, I'm not going to force that to a play. It's not like it's a promo, but it is something everybody should be entering for the off chance to win 10K. That would be absolutely fucking sweet. But yeah, outside of that, I'm not really seeing anything crazy. I mean, we just built out that second slip. They removed 9x, so that's sad. But I don't see anything on the middling tool, and unfortunately, right now the value is kind of low over on UD on the optimizer. So I don't want to take any more of anybody's time. But yeah, he just got hot with 400 something yards. I mean, Don, that has no relevance to this weekend. There's none.
My camera's jacked up again. My dog's barking. There's somebody at my door. I think we call it here.
Don, I want you to come into the next live stream we do so we can talk, because that's not how you should be betting, man. It's not feelings. It's not based off of last game. It's nothing. Played the Chargers last game. He's got the Patriots. It's a completely different mindset. Game script. It's, Dustin's in shambles. All right, guys, we're going to end it there. We love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Dustin, any last words?
Nope. But my camera wasn't messed up. Just for the record, TJ, it wasn't messed up
the
second time. I was watching the stream.
That's sick.
Okay. All right, guys. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Hope you guys locked in that good college football value. And let's